There are many differences between nail polish and gel polish. I'm Susie. Today we're going to break it down. Let's get started. Nail polish has been around for decades, a really long time, well before I got into the business. I love nail polish, an amazing selection of companies and colors to choose from. The wonderful thing about nail polish, this is a beautiful color. The wonderful thing about nail polish is you can put it on very easily and you can take it off very easily. And what you're looking for in a bottle of nail polish is a nice brush to be able to glide onto the nail. I'm just going to demonstrate how beautifully this goes on. What I personally love about nail polish is, after I've done a beautiful set of nails, I can put the nail polish on and it's a very thin coat. It doesn't alter the shape of whatever design I've decided to do. It just glides on beautifully. It's very, very fluid and it's a very easy product to work with. I find 2 coats of nail polish are the best to get what the true color, what you see in the bottle, onto the nail. The wonderful thing about nail polishes is this is how far they've come. We don't have to wait a long time to put a second coat on. You can put one on pretty much right away after you've applied the first coat. Nail polish manufacturers are always working hard to make their nail polish go on very smooth and dry really quickly. So I'm just putting the second coat on right now. Look how beautiful and effortless that is. I'm just going to put it on my thumb. The one great thing about polish as well, and I'll just show you really quickly, is if you don't like the color, you can change it extremely easily. You just get yourself some acetone or nail polish remover with a little bit of acetone in it, and look how clean and fast it wipes away. So you could change the color every day if you like. With the price point of nail polish, I find it can be very reasonable. Anything from $1, you might say, to about $12 or $13 or $15. They're very reasonable and an amazing selection to choose from. Now, gel polish is on this side of the table, and I'm going to use the same color to show you the difference. This is a beautiful color. It's the same color as this. This is Seaweed gel, and they've come up with designing what they call perfect match, that these guys are exactly the same color. One's a gel, one's a polish. I did ask them, why does it matter? Who's buying that? But they explained some people like to just take it home and touch up their toes, which is actually a really good idea. So you can buy it in a polish and the gel. And I'm just going to give it a little bit of a shake. I just want to show you the difference. I'm working with the same color so you can see the exact difference. Joya has also done the same thing. So a lot of companies are doing that now, where they're doing the same color, one in nail polish and one in gel, being the exact same color. Okay, so here is this color that I just put on in the gel. And I can see here that the brush is also very nice. I love working with this brush. I don't like a big fat brush. It makes it very hard to put it on. Gel is thicker in consistency. With nail polish, you don't want to take too much time because it is wanting to dry right away. With gel, you can take your time. You don't have to hurry at all. And if you apply it quite nice and thinly and take your time, it doesn't go on thick. You can make a nice smooth application and make it quite thin. And I'm just going to put a nice thin coat. Now, some gel polishes, just depending on the company that you're using, will be a little bit thinner or runnier than others, and it might run into the cuticle. So you just got to make sure you try to nuke it before it does that. And if it does do that, you've got to wipe it away. This didn't run in there, I actually hit it. This is actually a really beautiful gel polish. I've never actually worked with it before and I'm quite impressed. It's very nice and it goes on nice and thin. So if you're doing gel polish, you've got to have yourself a little lamp. And with that, the only way gel polish hardens or cures or dries is with the lamp. And you usually want to give it about a 30-second is standard pretty much for curing your gel polish. Nail polish doesn't require that. It just dries by the air. But it can be a disadvantage if you have to wait, although polishes are drying pretty quick nowadays. Okay, now that I've cured, I'm going to put another coat on it. If you do get any gel on your skin, you do want to take that off right away because it will nuke onto your skin. It'll come off eventually because the oils from your skin will repel it after a while, but you don't want to get it on there. Usually you do 2 layers with the gel as well. And again, for the same reason, you just want to give a solid coat of what the bottle looks like from the outside. So I'm going to cure this again, the second layer, for another 30 seconds. Okay, well, that is a very matching color, isn't it? They did a great job. So when you're doing nail polish, you want to do a top coat. And this helps keep it nice and shiny. It also sets the color, and it protects the color as well. In some cases, the top coat can actually help it even dry faster. There are some lines like OPI, they have a line called Infinite Shine. You do a base coat, your color polish, and then your top coat. They all work together to dry fast, and it dries fast. There's a lot of brands that do that, and it is quite effective. So now we want to top coat the gel, and with that, we got to use a top coat for gel. This is a gel top coat. And again, you want to put it on evenly and not too thick. Okay, and once again, because it's a gel, you got to give it a nuke. Okay, well, it looks absolutely beautiful. And if you get the right gel polish and the right polish, you can make them look exactly the same. So it just makes a difference in which viscosity or brushes on either side of what you can do to get the beautiful look that you're trying to achieve. So remember when I talked about removing it? See how quick you can remove nail polish? Look at that. A client can change their color whenever they want. When you're trying to remove the gel, it's a bit of a different story. You've got to get a bunch of acetone and put it on a cotton pad. You got to wrap it around the nail. You get yourself a little piece of tin foil. You wrap the nail and you keep it on there for about 10 minutes. When it's finished, after 10 minutes, you can take it off and then you look to see if it's peeling off. If it's peeling off, it'll peel right off, but you don't want to scrape it off. If it's not ready to come off and you have to put a little pressure, put the little acetone pad back on it again. The tin foils help heating it up a little bit to help it work a little bit faster. Just leave it on again until it's ready. So changing the color out takes a little bit of extra time rather than just polish. But gel is a little bit more durable in the sense that being a nail technician, I have learned if I wear gel and I'm doing my client's nails, especially if I'm removing polish and using acetone, my nail polish doesn't get wrecked. It's a real great advantage because if you are very busy with your hands and your hands are in a lot of stuff, chemicals will not wreck this, whereas some chemicals like acetone will wreck your nail polish. And when you're a nail technician, you're working with acetone quite a bit. Once gel polish is on, it's on there for quite some time and it takes a while to get it off. You can also take a nail file and file it off, but a client generally doesn't want to do that either. It's very time consuming. When you go to get nail polish applied, it's not as expensive as when you get gel polish applied because there's much, much more involved when you're doing gel polish. Gel polish is also quite a bit more expensive when you're getting it as a service because it costs us nail technicians much more to buy it. Gel polish can range between, $7 up to $25 a bottle, so it's a bit of an investment. So in this demonstration, I'm applying gel and nail polish to my acrylic nails. And you can go right from nail polish to gel polish, right to the acrylic. But if you're applying this on natural nails, you want to have a base coat of what the company would recommend first, before you lay down the 2 coats of color, and then your top coat. You got to remember that when you're working with natural nails. It's a much more delicate surface. I must say, I am loving this color. I think I'm going to reapply it. So I believe gel nail polishes became so popular is because they have a much harder finish. You can go 2 weeks, they claim, without any chips or breaks, which is awesome because sometimes nail polish on natural nails would come off sooner. But gel polish doesn't come off on natural nails that soon. On acrylic or gel enhancements, nail polish does last from appointment to appointment, I have found. Well, there you have it. It's a beautiful color. I think I'm going to polish them all like that. Let's check out the reveals and see if you can tell the difference between the gel polish and the nail polish. Honestly, for me, it really comes down to color, whether I pick nail polish or I pick gel polish. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.